All right. Okay, that's right. Hello and welcome to meditation for relaxation, focus, and to get your mind in a better place from all the worries of the world. Apologies for the noise in the background. That cannot be avoided, but that apologies. One moment, please. Alright, hey. But in a way that is great, because for meditation to achieve balance that you want to achieve, it's not about avoiding all the sounds, it's not about eliminating all distractions. Life will always give you distractions and disturbing thoughts about your past, all the things you need to do, and the world will intrude all the time, and that cannot be avoided. So instead of wanting to avoid all those things and being frustrated that you can't avoid them, instead of fighting them, you want to allow them to enter in your consciousness and enter and leave, just as they will, because you cannot control it. And like a cloud in the sky, you let the noises and other things that would bother you, and the noises and the thoughts, the disturbing thoughts that might occur to you, like a cloud in the sky, you want to let it pass. You want to let it go by and not be attached to it. This is also a lesson for not get attached to things, because you don't want to get attached to something because it's good, because everything dies, everything will no longer exist. And so, like a cloud in the sky that pass, or other things that go, you want to just let it go on by, like a leaf in the river. Imagine the river, imagine that you're sitting on a river bank, very relaxed, and look at the river, and this, you can never go on the same river twice. That is a metaphor. Geographically, you can go technically in the same river, but the water is always changed perpetually. So that effectively the water in the river, as it continues to go by, will not be the same a moment later. But this is a different metaphor. For now we focus on the metaphor of that you're looking at a river, and the leaves on the river go by, they drift by softly, sweetly, and think that, and the same way that the leaves go by and you don't follow them, your eyes don't look at them all the way. I mean, you could, but if you choose to, unless you are intentionally looking at the leaves, and this is a situation where your focus is not on the leaves, then you would let them go by, or like ducks and swans in a river, or other things in the river, you let it go by, and you do not get attached to it. In the same way, these thoughts and things that are that disturbing you, and you let them float by. You do not get attached to them. You do not worry about them. All you focus on is the river, and you do not even focus on the river. In case the river changes, you focus on nothingness. And so, yes, continue to breathe and relax. Breathe in through your nose and fill your stomach with the breath. And hold it for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2. If 5 is too much, then you can start at 4 or 3, 2, 1. That's right. That was it. That was the holding it. And now you exhale for the same count. If you inhale for the count of 5, this is called the box breath, because you inhale for the same amount, you hold it for the same amount, you exhale for the same duration, and then at the end of the exhale, you don't do anything. You continue to not inhale or exhale, and if there's no breath to hold, you just suspend all your actions. So if you were, I believe we were on the exhale, and if you were holding your breath this whole time, I hope you did not continue to do that, and we were breathing normally while I gave you the instructions. And now for the same count, that for the holding the breath, for 5 and or for 4, for the same count you exhale. So if you're holding the breath for 5, then you exhale for 5, 4, 3, and if you're holding it for 4, you exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, or whatever amount. And now you keep at the bottom of the breath. You don't inhale anything. You hold it. You hold the lack of breath. You just don't do anything for the same count that you did the other things. You do that. So if it was for 5 that you did the holding and then the exhaling, you do the same at the bottom where you do nothing. You don't exhale or inhale. You do neither of those things for 5, 4, 3, and if it was for 4, you do 4, 3, and the number is arbitrary. It's whatever number you feel comfortable doing. Only you can know that. 1, and now you inhale for the same as the others. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, and for whatever number you chose, I will choose a number at some point, and let it be known that I will not continue to give the instruction that whatever number you choose will be the constant. From this point forward, whatever you choose a number, and that will be the number. So if I choose 5, then I will count 5, 4, 3, whatever. If I choose 4, it doesn't really matter. It's whatever that you choose. And this is also a good lesson, that you cannot be attached to the things that other people do and say. You have to be internally and function from the place of internally, and choose the number, and let the number that you choose be right for you, and not because someone tells you that. So now you inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You hold it for the same amount. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you exhale for the same amount that you did the others. 5, 4, 3, and obviously if you are slower at counting, or whatever amount Some people count at a different pace than others. Some count slower, some count faster. There's no right or wrong here. You don't want to be too fast because you want to be calm, but you want to estimate that it's approximately whatever. So it doesn't matter what the number is. Whatever amount that you breathe in, you breathe out. You choose the number that's comfortable for you. The total amount of breath that is comfortable for you for this exercise. You count to whatever that amount that you're comfortable with, and that will be your number, your personal number. 2, 1, and you hold it at the bottom of the bed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right, that's great. And you continue to do that as much as you want to. If you have a mantra, then you can use it as well. And if you prefer to do the mantra, then you rewind the video and you start from the beginning with that mantra, and do that for the duration. And if you would like to do the mantra instead, and ignore what I was saying about the breath, and just do that and focus on something. If you like to focus on your breath, feel the body, somatic. You can put your hand on your stomach or on your chest when you feel the breath of the body rising slowly up and then down. If you want to choose, that was if you want your eyes to be closed. If you want to be for your eyes open, that as well is great. There's no wrong answer. But the only wrong answer would be that you're focusing on something that is distracting. So either focus on something that is calming, like one item on the wall, or one object that is not moving, or that with your eyes open. If you want to do something with your eyes closed, then you focus internally on something. It could be an imaginary spot on the wall. It could be a flame in your brain. It could be imaginary flame in your brain. It could be that whatever you want, as long as it's a single point, or your mantra, or the counting of the breath. Either way, you choose one of those, and you can rewind the video and do that as well. But the whole point is that you relax and you take this time for yourself, and you don't think about other things. You don't think about all the things you have to do. This is not the time for the shopping lists or the work you have to do for the client or your boss. Or if you don't have that kind of job, whatever job you have, don't worry about the deadlines. You don't worry about someone owes you money. You don't worry about bills you have to pay. You don't worry that your business is doing bad or good. If it's bad or good, either way, you don't want also to be attached to things, because that is a distraction. You don't want to think about obligations with your family. You don't want to think about something that's stressing you out, like an obligation you have to do soon, or something that's coming up, or an interaction with a person that you're very worried about. Do not think about any of those things that are worrying you in the present, or the future. Don't think about other things you have to do in the future, or obligations, or things that you're concerned about, or fears, or things that are coming up that are making you stressed out. Don't think about that. Now's the time not to, and don't think about the past either. The past, don't do regrets. No, don't think about things that didn't go right in your life. Don't think about bad things that you worry about. Don't think about regrets. The past depression is because you're focused on the past. a fear and anxiety is because you focus on the future. So don't think about either of those things. Be only here and now in the present. And if you have been thinking about other things or distractions, and if you have been distracted and not able to focus, do not beat yourself up. You're not a bad person. You're not bad or good at this. There's neither, well, in that case you would be bad at it, but there's neither that nor bad at it, nor even if you thought good things, like I'm so great at this. You also, there's not bad or good. You don't want to be good at it. Obviously you want to be good at it at some point. But to be good at it is not to think I'm good at it. To be good at it is to not think about either of those things. So only in the present. And when you have those thoughts, they're like the leaf in the river, going softly by. Just let them go. Do not be attached. Do not anything. And if you catch yourself being distracted, do not be upset at yourself. Just let it go. And do that. Great. Alright. Okay, keep doing that. That's great. I will stop talking now so that you can just continue to do those things that you were doing. Again, I apologize for the background noise, but I tried to find a time of day that will be quiet to do this, but apparently this particular location, which I thought was very beautiful, by literally a river, apparently there's not really a time here that is quiet, and I could not find another place where it was both very pretty and calming visually, but also quiet audially. And at the current moment, I do not have the equipment to record it separately, and also I do not have the technology to record the audio and then attach it at a different time, but I'm working on that, and hopefully that will bring this relaxing feel. And if you feel free to, if you want to start from the beginning with whatever technique you have, and that is great. Okay, now we're going to wrap it up. So now you feel you can open your eyes now if they were closed, and if your eyes were opened, and continue to keep them open. And there was no right or wrong way to do it. Whatever way you did it was right, for the most part. But even if you did it wrong, and even if you got distracted, in a sense it is wrong, as far as the ideal way to do the technique. But it is not wrong as far as that you're not a bad person. And do not feel bad about yourself. Do not tell negative things to yourself. Do not feel shame for that. There's no shame. Also, this is a construct, a human concept of shame. It's one thing to feel guilty for a particular thing and to tell yourself, I feel bad about that. And to try to make the and to apologize to someone else or to yourself for a particular action or something you did in particular. But shame is a longer thing. That means you're a bad person, and you are not a bad person. So don't worry about it. And I hope you relax. Now we will bring the meditation to a close at the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right. Imagine there's a bell, a meditation bell. I do not have one at the moment, but for future meditations I will try to access one. And I do not have currently the technology to make a digital one to dub it in at the moment. In the future perhaps I will do that. So either way, there will be a bell with a very high-pitched tone, a very sharp tone, Imagine if you will, that there's a bowl, it's made out of copper or bronze or some kind of metal, a meditation bowl, and that with a little wooden stick or something that's not too jarring, to tap the edge of the bowl and to go a light ting. So imagine a soft but high-pitched tone that is coming. Then I strike it right now on the count of 3. On the count of 3, imagine that I'm striking the end of this. I'm striking the edge of the meditation bowl. That will, if you want to, you can go online, and I'm sure you can find a sample of the sound of a meditation bowl. And so you can, if you want to pause this, you can do that and look up meditation bowl sound and listen to it a couple of times while this is paused. Listen to that and then keep that in your mind, and then resume this video so to have it in mind. So I will give you time to do that. You can pause the video now. You will not miss anything. You can pause the video right now. Okay, welcome back. I hope you have the tone of the meditation bowl in your mind. And if you did not do that, that's okay too. If you either are familiar with the tone, that's great. And if you do not know what I'm talking about, that's okay too. Just imagine a relaxing sound that brings to the end of something, or just any sound at all. It doesn't really matter. So when I count, I will count from 5 again, and then I will say the word sound. And when I say the word sound, you remember the sound of the meditation bowl or any kind of sound that is relaxing to you, that you have in your mind. But do it only when I say the word sound, after I count down. And that will bring to the end of the meditation. 5. So while I'm counting down, do not have in mind anything but the countdown. And remember that when it's time to bring to mind the sound, I will say the word sound. I will remind you. So while I'm counting down, you do not have to worry about anything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sound. That's right. Hey, welcome back. All right. Now, in a way, I apologize for saying welcome back, because I don't want to imply that this time of meditation, that only now is the time that you can be in this state of mind. Ideally, if you the point of meditation is that the point of meditation is not so that you meditate or that you get good at meditation. The point of meditation is that you have a presence, an equanimity, a calm, and hopefully that you can bring that same presence of mind and a calm equanimity into the regular life, into your actions, into the course of the day, or any other time, that you can have that peace of mind, that meditative presence, and not only at these particular times that you do that. So I apologize if you interpreted that, because it's all the time. You can do meditation. Meditation is a way of going to the world. It is state of mind. It is not a particular activity. And you can do it. Some people do it once a day. Some people do it twice a day. As much as you like. And you can also do it specifically. The times that you dedicate to it is great, because it's a special time that is dedicated to it, and you can control the variables, you can control the other things, but don't feel that but the point is that that's not the only time you can do it, but there can be a particular time where it's especially great and to do that. But also for the rest of the day, you can also have that feeling, and also let the things in the same way that while you're meditating, the thoughts they come by and you don't attach to them. That's similarly throughout the course of your day, don't get when you get disturbing thoughts. You can also let them go by. You don't need to only be in a state of meditation. Well, you don't. State of meditation is a mental state, and you want to be in the state of meditation. What I meant was you don't only need to be in the specific process of dedicated time to meditation. You want to be ideally in the state of meditation all the time and have those reactions to those thoughts and things always. Alright, well, with that, I will let you get back to your day and the other things that you are doing. And back into the busyness of your day. And remember that when you get back to the business and also the busyness of your day. If you don't have a business, that's okay too. A lot of people are busy with many other things. And if you are not busy, if you don't do anything, that's okay too. That's alright. There's no shame here. Everything is good. So go back to whatever you're doing during the day. And hopefully you can hold on to this feeling. But it's not really a feeling. In fact, it's better to not be a feeling. In fact, this is not to hold on to a feeling. This is more, like I was saying, a state of mind. Only it's a state of mind without the mind. I will call it a state of presence. So hold on to the state of presence that you have now and try not to get attached to feelings or things or actions or anything else. And with that, I hope that you have a relaxing time. That's right. And I'll see you next time. And for all the other things you can find, oh that's right, for custom meditation, this is free. This is for anyone. If you want to make a donation for this, you're welcome to. Go to ProductServiceSoltions.com, ProductServiceSoltions.com, and the word Soltions, which normally you might think would be the word solutions, but there's no U in that, because ProductServiceSoltions, the only thing missing is you. So go to .com, that ProductServiceSoltions.com, and there should be a way to donate. I believe, I don't know, I don't have access currently. That is a different department. But I'm sure if you just told them you want to send them money, they would be very happy about it. But also you can order custom meditation that we customize for you, for your life, and for your different meditation methods. And also we do sleep meditation, sleep affirmation, manifestation, motivation, all the things, and we have them as well. You can get them, the regular ones that we sell. The regular does not mean it's any less good, but it's applied for everyone, which is great. But also, if you want to order the custom thing, then you send the particulars about what your goals are, some particulars about your life, and other things, and we'll customize for you the meditation, just like this, the affirmations to make you feel good about yourself, sleep affirmations. Are you having trouble sleeping? We'll send you calming things to help you sleep. Also the sleep affirmations, so that during your sleep you can get all the great lessons that perhaps you have a resistance to during the day, and it plays all night, and that can be great. Motivation, where we give you things that you can listen to during the day to stay motivated, to achieve your goals and your dreams. And great things, so be sure to do that. ProductServiceSoltions.com, where the only thing missing is you, and where the only limitations are the boundaries of your dreams.